But could the Prime Minister be running his eye over this one again?
Can I just tell you, I love that you say the voice, because that's exactly what I thought of when I looked at those numbers, and I just can't wait for someone to say Kevin Rudd should be president, because guess what? The numbers are going to be even better than the voice for the No campaign.
I've always thought it should be Peter Fitzsimons.
Oh, look, the No campaign...
It was going to be Shane Warne. No question. It was going to be Shane Warne.
You could have got people behind that. You could have got people behind Shane Warne.
Seriously, but no, like, as soon as Kevin Rudd's name comes in, or Malcolm Turnbull's, or Peter Fitzsimons, welcome to the Voice Mark II, and it's going to be even better for the no vote.
Well, the Prime Minister was out, Jaimee, during the week, obviously talking about the 50th anniversary of the dismissal, and was sort of using that to reignite the idea of a republic. And I thought, oh no, don't tell me he's actually going to give this one a go. Like, I know he feels quite confident after winning 94 seats, and rightly so, he should. It was a blinder of a campaign and a result that he got. Yeah. But I'm not sure that this is going to be a winner, because you can have all the polling in the world that says support is going up, but of course we know what happened last time. The Republicans cannot settle on a model.
Well, Caleb, I've got to say that I feel like Labor feels that they're so cocky and they've got all these seats. And I know, Darren, you're giving me a bit of a death stare there, but they seem very...
This isn't on the agenda.
They do seem like they are very confident in themselves, and, you know, rightly so. They've got a lot of seats in Parliament. But I just think if they went ahead and tried to do another referendum after how much it cost for that no vote for the voice, they'll be outraged, because there are so many other pressing issues going on right now in this country that I think if people want a republic, we can just wait on that. But I do think that when Kate and Wills come in, the whole tide will change and no one will be wanting to...
Well, this is true.
Exactly.
Exactly the point. It ebbs and flows.
And George.
Yeah, exactly.
And Prince George, exactly. It'll all change.
You'd be stupid, Darren, to touch this one.
Absolutely. I don't think it will be touched. The Queen Elizabeth, was incredibly popular. People either admired her, loved her, respected her, but she ran a tight ship and everyone was kind of respectful of that. Charles has been better than expected, I think, and that's good for the monarchy. The kids are popular, Kate's popular. Like, I just don't see why anyone's going to touch it. Yep. And I don't think we're going to see an intervention of the type that we had with Whitlam. And I'm not trying to rake over those coals. We're not going to see an intervention like that again in Australian politics. So it's largely a figurehead.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's an issue that people are going to connect with. I don't think we're going to see it on the agenda anytime soon.
And rightly so. I must say, there was one little bit of data that popped up in this poll, Kel, that caught my attention, which is that when people were asked, you know, whether or not what they thought of King Charles, and they were asked what they thought of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, 6% of people said they were unaware of King Charles, and 8% said they were unaware of Andrew. Look, you're doing a pretty good job to live under a rock if you don't. I mean, it's nearly 1 in 10 people don't know who Prince Charles.
They were all Charles.
No, sorry, Prince.
King Charles.
So I was going for Prince.
You're
Andrew.
one of them.
I was going for Prince Andrew.
Okay, look, and all of them will vote. And it's one of the reasons why in every referendum we usually say no. It's the Australian instinct. If the bike ain't broke, don't fix it, and it don't look like it's broke, and the English monarchy is going to survive. It survived the madness of King George III. If it can survive that, it can survive Meghan Markle, right?
and long may that remain the case.
But can I say, we need both parties to back it to get any referendum.
Yeah, of course.
And so the most likely next one's 4-year terms, I'd think.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a republic. It's not going to happen.
It's a lesson we learned from The Voice, right?